Well, hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel, Victoria here, Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your money and career reading for September 2023. Let's have a look and see what we've got coming out for you in the month ahead. Stick around until the end of the video as well. I am running a contest on my channel, and this is to enter to win a free personal reading. So if you want to find out how to do that, stick around until the end and I'll let you know. September 3rd, we do have Venus going direct in the sign of Leo. Venus has been in retrograde for a while, and it doesn't happen very often. So for some people, it's been a little challenging in the last little while, what feels like the majority of the summer. Your relationships may have been a little bit challenging. Your workplace may have been going through some changes or had some unexpected upheavals in it. And so now, because Venus does rule our relationships, rules our creativity, rules our resources, our money, our finances, or the things that we need to get things done, to get things off the ground. So with Venus going direct, this is like propelling us forward, right? So the things that we've had on the back burner, or the things that we've been reflecting on, now is a time to move forward with those things or resolve things or start something new. Jupiter, your ruling planet, goes retrograde in the sign of Taurus on September 4th. So Jupiter is our most beneficial planet, bringing us wisdom, growth, expansion, bringing us some good luck, some good fortune there. And in retrograde in Taurus, Taurus is very much linked to Venus and money, right? Venus rules Taurus. So you may be in this energy learning something, gaining a deeper understanding of something that has to do with your money, how you make it, how you spend it, how you share it, how you distribute it, okay? And whenever we do have those planets going retrograde is about revisiting, reviewing, refreshing, renewing, right? So perhaps this is where you might feel the need to take a step back in order to leapfrog forward, right? Sometimes we do that. We take a step back, one step back, and then two steps forward. Sometimes it feels as though we've taken 3 steps back and 1 step forward, right? But I think in this energy, this is just an alignment for you, because Jupiter, even retrograde, does bring us a lot of benefits. And it could be where we slow down a little bit, where we kind of ground our energy, refresh ourselves a little bit there from, maybe some turmoil that we've been going through in the summer. And again, when we gain wisdom, which Jupiter brings us wisdom, when we gain wisdom, it means we really deeply understand something and we know how it affects things, or we know how to use something that we've been going through. And in order to really embrace that energy, we do need to slow down, and we do need to create some space. So by taking a step back, maybe you go on vacation in the month of September, or of course you ship the kids back off to school, and now you finally get some time to yourself to think about things, or maybe to do the things that you want to do, right? You need to slow down before you charge full steam ahead. So this can still be really, really beneficial for you, but it probably is going to slow you down a little bit, and not for too long. But we do have, Mercury retrograde until the 15th. So we all know about Mercury retrograde. Be extra cautious. Again, they take that step back, right? Retrograde. We've got a number of planets retrograde. Actually, these are some of the highlights for you. But Mercury retrograde, take extra care and due diligence with your communication, with your emails, with technology, all of these things, right? Just give yourself a little bit of extra time before giving a presentation, just in case the projector or something doesn't work, that kind of thing. And just be very careful about how you do communicate, or what forms of communication you do use, because some forms of communication have a greater chance of being misinterpreted. For example, text messages and emails, the written word, especially in short form content like that, can be taken out of context. And because we don't have a tone of voice, we don't have that inflection, we don't have body language, right? We're missing all of those key things. And when we read a message, we tend to read things based on the energy that we're in at that moment, based on our mood, based on our temperament. So if you're in a foul mood and someone sends you what normally would be an innocent text message and says to you, "What's up?" or "What are you doing?" right? The words, "What are you doing?" could come across, because of how you're feeling, as accusatory, right? Or stepping over a boundary, right? That kind of thing. So just be very careful with communication all the way up until the 15th, when it goes direct again. But Mercury is retrograde in the sign of Virgo, so it's actually not that bad, because we do slow down with our communication and with our thoughts and everything. And when we do take that step back and slow down, this is where we do look at the big picture a little bit more. So this can actually be really helpful for you in this energy. So find those ways to work with Mercury in a positive way, and turn what is usually, fear mongering with Mercury retrograde, turn that into a positive for yourself. All right. But we've got transformation coming in here for you. A fresh new way of living emerges. This is beautiful. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Change and transformation are ahead for you. This may be that you're looking to change your job. Maybe you're looking to change your position within a workplace, right? It's like, how can I make some more money? You know what? It's my time to shine. And transformation change is not always easy. We are creatures of habit, but part of the wisdom that Jupiter is bringing you may be that deep understanding that in order for you to get what you want, you have to embrace change. And you might need to knuckle down a little bit. And of course, we do like to see you flying free, and we do have a bird, right? We do have that phoenix, excuse me. So, sometimes we need to set ourselves free from limitations, from negative thoughts, from even situations, right? So some of you are like, you know what? I need to spread my wings and fly. It's time for a big change. Others of you, you're like, okay, I've been stuck for a while, and now I'm going to burst forward, and I'm going to free myself. And that may be very much related to that Venus direct energy there. It's like the time for you is now, that big universal green light for yourself, right? But for some of you, you do need to knuckle down, and you do need to take that step back and really assess your situation before you make any changes. There may also be changes going on around you that are not by your own doing, and that you have to deal with. So I do feel this big breaking away energy for you guys. And so I think that some of you may be in a situation where there's been changes going on around in your workplace, maybe something to do with your money, and you've been saddled with a burden. Perhaps if your company is restructured, or there's been people that have quit suddenly over the summer, this a little bit of a prevailing energy with that retrograde. Now you may find yourself saddled with an extra workload and probably not being paid for it. And so you really might be in this energy where, hey, something's got to change or I'm out of here. So there might be a little bit of an epiphany moment there for you, or a little bit of an ultimatum that may come in. All right. But whatever your situation is, change and transformation is the order of the day for you. We have grounding, go deep, explore your roots. So ground your energy, embrace this Jupiter retrograde in Taurus. Taurus is an earthy energy. And this is where you can take that step back, find your quiet space, find your time to contemplate, to you replenish your energy, right? Some of you are very tired and very worn out, and you're like, oh, I just need to get away, right? So you might be going on a vacation or something, or even a staycation can be really good for you as well. Maybe if you don't have a ton of money at the moment, right? Money's tight right now for a lot of people. Maybe with that grounding energy and laying under a tree, instead of flying off to some sort of destination like maybe you normally would, maybe instead you hop in the car and you go on a road trip and you go camping, right? Connect with nature, really feel yourself connecting with the earth. And this can give you that little bit of space that you really need. Connecting with nature reminds us of the vast expanse of the universe, and reminds us of the magic that is all around, and reminds us that, there's things out there that are bigger than we are. And so it can really help you kind of get centered again in that. So, so some of you may be doing that, right? Because you do like that adventure. But again, sometimes you need to be a little bit practical with your money. So again, there might be a way to have an adventure without breaking the bank. So ground your energy. Now we do have some great energies coming out here for you guys, okay? We have 3/8. Saggy. 3/8 are wonderful. We have the 8 of Wands, great fast forward momentum, right? Maybe some great positive news, good communication. 8, we have the Strength card, number 8 in this deck, and that is Leo energy, and that is your confidence, your strength, your courage come in there as well, but also your ability to kind of take a step back and be patient. And we have the 8 of Pentacles, working hard, and possibly even recognizing that it's time for you to reap the rewards of all your hard work. But it's a very productive energy there, and is also one where you have a level of mastery in there. But 3/8, 8s by their nature, 8s have to do with the infinity symbol. So our infinite potential to get to where we want to go, to make change, to to really manifest things in our lives. 8s are tied to manifestation. 8s are tied to abundance. 8s are tied to being flexible and adaptable, right? Kind of like a rubber band. So flexibility and your ability to adapt are going to really help you in your month ahead. Keep an open mind, keep an open heart, but also be willing to change, okay? We don't always like change, but hey, change and transformation are the order of the day for you. But I feel like this is changes for the good, but we do have a little bit of a mystery. But we do have the 8 of Wands with the High Priestess. Now, this shows your connection with the universe, because the 8 of Wands is very often associated with you setting your intentions and working with the Moon, High Priestess, and your intentions hitting that bullseye, right? So set some intentions. We've got a new moon in Virgo on September 14th. Great day to do that, to really, really clear on what you want or where you want to get to or what changes you want to make. Set those intentions and then trust that the universe has your back. We also have a full moon in Aries on September 29th. And the full moon in Aries, right, fire sign, is a culmination of the new moon in Aries energy that was started in the spring of 2023. So have a look back to the spring of 2023. If you kept a journal, great. Have a look and see, what was I manifesting in my life? What did I write down at that time? Or you can just, while you're sitting under this tree, you can contemplate and you can kind of think back and say, okay, how far have I come? What have I accomplished? Right? Because the 8 of Wands can be about accomplishments, right? So High Priestess is going within, going internal, closing your eyes and just thinking about, okay, well, how far have I traveled? How far have I come? And this can really set the stage for the next part of your journey, right? Some things may have manifested for you as you've come along so far. And it's not until we kind of take that step back and we take that look back that we really realize exactly how far we have traveled, how far we've come. So this is part of the contemplation energy of the retrograde, right? Probably the Jupiter retrograde really affecting you the most. And so take that step back and you can really gain that understanding, because with the Strength card and the World card here, there is a completion of something, right? So something has been accomplished, something has been completed, whether it's a stage in your journey, whether it's a lot of little things on the way, it's all positive, right? And you've got a lot of success under your belt here. But there's also some great things coming in for you here as well. The 8 of Wands, the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess, your intuition is very much on point. Some of you are having some growth in your intuition, and this can really help you, point you in the right direction to make some changes, to make some improvements when it comes to your money, or even help you to make some decisions on what changes you want to make or where you need to go to bring more money and abundance into your life. The doors are opening for you. The 8 of Wands, set some intentions and make those moves, because it's going to be all the right moves for you right now. But go within with the High Priestess and think about things, right? Because when we get the High Priestess, we are reminded about our own wisdom. High Priestess is the keeper of wisdom, mysteries, secrets, information being revealed. All right. And so again, this is where you might really benefit from that Jupiter retrograde, because it is bringing you within, it is bringing you some wisdom. So your intuition and some really positive communication can come in with that Eight of Wands. So this can be a delivery of some sort of message that can really highlight what path that you are on, or highlight something for you here, a door of opportunity perhaps, right? But trust your instincts, trust your intuition. The High Priestess reminds you that you have all of the information and knowledge that you need to make the right choices for yourself. All right. But this Eight of Wands energy, this can be about change, about moving forward, right? Because it does have a travel element with it. So some of you might be thinking about, okay, yeah, you know what? I need some calm and peace in my life. And I need to, I need to wrap things up here. I need to go on a little bit of a trip, right? I need to recharge my batteries. And so I'm going to go out on vacation, because the World card also has a travel element with it as well. So travel and travel. So yeah, some of you are traveling, but it can just be about closing a chapter and moving forward in a better direction. Okay. Or keeping on the same path will take you to your goals, right? Because that World card can be a completion of a cycle, completion of your goals, but it is a successful one here in this energy. And this brings you success, abundance. This brings you into alignment possibly with the next stage of your journey as well. But when we do have the World card, it's like, okay, we've gone as far as we can go in a certain situation, and we have accomplished a lot. So give thanks, give yourself a pat on the back. Now you need to be confident and tap into your inner courage to move forward on the next stage of your journey. For some of you here, I see you starting a new job. I see you moving to a new home. I see you that your patience and your due diligence that you have taken, your attention to detail, is very much paying off for you in spades. But I do feel that a lot of you are moving forward in a very positive direction. You may get some rewards and accolades in your workplace. If you're looking for a new job, I think those doors are opening up for you in a very positive way. So we do have some great things shifting and coming into alignment for you, but we do have the World closure, coming to an end of a journey, and we've got a Knight of Pentacles here as well, with the Three of Cups, by the way, and that's bringing in a cause for celebration. So an offer, a raise, a promotion, investments really coming to fruition. Okay, maybe you're changing where you invest your money, right? The World card, closing an account of some kind, and then, and then with the Knight of Pentacles, investing somewhere maybe a little bit safer, right? There's a lot of weird things going on with the banking systems and things like that. And you might want to take a little bit more of a conservative approach at where you park your money. It might not grow as fast. It might not pay you as much interest as maybe something previous, but it would be safer in that Knight of Pentacles. And the High Priestess is a very conservative kind of energy here as well. So long-term investments with growth, albeit slow growth, right? But it can bring more safety to your money, right? This may not be the time for you to take risky endeavors on, risky investments, right? At least not in this month. Okay, it's all very quite conservative in it. All right. So I think you'll have some investments that pay off, but it will be for like long term, right? So lock something in for a year or 2 years or 5 years or something like that. But I do feel that there is the potential here to make more money, to have a career change, or to somehow accomplish something that gives you a leg up, gets you noticed, gets you recognized. All right. So keep on doing what you're doing, because even if you do take on a project or a heavier workload, I think that your hard work will be either rewarded or recognized. But I also do think here that if you're in a situation where it's not, you're shutting the door. The World card, right? You're done. You're like, I'm done. I'm walking away. I got something new. And you know what? This is where your confidence comes in. This is where your patience comes in with the Strength card. Okay. It's like, I know my worth. I know what I bring to the table. I know my value. I know what I've accomplished. I know what I can still accomplish. And you're feeling good. You're feeling confident, but you're also feeling a little bit bold and brave, okay, in this energy. So if you do need to make some changes, right, you've got all of this inner strength really shining through within you, right? But I think here that you have the courage to speak your truth, to speak up for yourself, and to maybe not even ask for what you want, almost like demand what it is that you deserve, right? A little bit of a different energy there. Okay. But I do think that if you don't get what you want, there's a possibility that you will, right? Three of Cups is here bringing us some celebration. Okay. But I think that if you don't get the yes that you're looking for, if you don't get rewarded, you don't get recognized, you don't get what you deserve, then we're closing the chapter and we're moving forward, because when those doors open, they really open, right? So, because when we end the world energy, we could be stepping forward on a new path. It can be an energy of expansion. So this can be really wonderful for you. But we do have very much impacting you and giving you the green light. We've got the Strength card, Leo energy, and we've got the World card, which is that ending, that completion. So this can very much relate to that Venus going direct in the sign of Leo, Strength card. And this can really just make things a little bit easier for you going forward. All right. But we do have the Three of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So for some of you, you're celebrating a job offer, you're celebrating that promotion, that raise, you're celebrating those dividends that may pay off, the investments that's paying off. Some of you are moving, right? The Knight of Pentacles can be about moving to a new position, moving to a new company, moving to a new house, right? That too, right? Some of you are moving forward in a relationship as well, and this can really affect your finances in an incredibly positive way, okay? But whatever the Knight of Pentacles brings forward to you, whether it's just that door opening or whether it's something that you can touch and feel, all right, it is a celebratory energy with the Three of Cups. This can be where people work together well in a work environment, right? We're all working together. No one's stabbing each other in the back. You might have a project that you get put in charge of, the Knight of Pentacles, and you get to hand select your people. The Three of Cups tends to be that very supportive and social kind of atmosphere. And if you do have a project and you get to select your people, you're going to select the people that are on the same wavelength as you. You're going to get the people that don't play workplace head games. And they're going to, everyone brings probably something different to the table, but they're all there. Everyone has each other's back, right? It's like divide to conquer, because you can divide up the responsibilities, but everybody is supportive and helpful. All right. So that can be really wonderful for you. Okay. But you could also land yourself a job in this energy, a new job, a new company where people are getting along and they are working together, and maybe they even have fun in their workplace, right? It's like, yeah, we're here to do a job, we're here to make money, but we still enjoy our environment, we enjoy our atmosphere, the company values us, right? And that would be a wonderful thing to step into. So doors of opportunity are very much opening up for you, but I think some of you here have something that is coming to fruition for you in September. Okay. Now we do need to remember with our energies, whenever we do these monthly readings, okay, unlike the weeklies, right, which kind of start and stop a little bit, right? We do have 1 week spilling over into the next. When I do the monthly readings, because it does tend to be a bigger energy involving a longer time frame, sometimes the energy all plays out right within that month, especially when we've got some very fast moving energy like the Eight of Swords, or if we were to have like the Tower that comes in here, they can play out very, very quick, right? In this energy, you do have quite a bit of earth coming in, right? We do have the Knight of Pentacles, slowest knight in the deck. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, which can be very slow. And with the Strength card, it can bring in that patience as well. And so I think here for some of you, this energy is going to play itself out over the next 6 months. All right. And it may speed up a little bit for some of you, right? But it's going to be the next 6 months where this energy really does start to play out in all kinds of different ways, right? So sometimes we forget that when we look at the monthlies, because we start and then we're like, okay, well, this didn't happen, but it might happen like a month down the road, right? So the energy is being activated and it carries you forward in this. So whether it's speedy or slow for you, it is all pretty positive energy. But we do have a mystery that's coming in here for you. So there's a little bit of an unknown element or something that needs further examination, because we do have the moon card. So the moon cycles are going to be very important for you. And with the 8 of Pentacles, right, directly related to your money, to your resources, to your career path. Okay, so the moon cycles here, the new moon on the 14th in Virgo, the full moon in Aries. Okay, these moon cycles are going to be very important. So if you set this intentions at the new moon, right, again, those energies are going to play out over the next 6 months, culminating in the full moon in Virgo, right, which is about 6 months away. Some of you here, there's something being revealed to you this month with that full moon in Aries on the 29th. So again, something that's been evolving for you over the next 6 months can really pay off for you now. So you may have been working on something with the 8 of Pentacles. You've been, you've rolled up your sleeves, you've gotten to work, you've, been really diligent in your energy, highly productive. And this may be where something does get revealed to you. And it might be a little bit of a surprise. So you could get that surprise bonus or raise, or maybe someone sees your potential or sees your worth or recognizes what you bring to the table. And, it's a little bit of a mystery at the moment how that might play out for you, because the moon is very mysterious in its energy. It can bring us surprises, right? So being a little bit flexible is probably going to be your key to navigating a surprise. But with the moon can bring illusion as well. And so there may be, again, something that needs further examination. The moon is very much tied with the high priestess energy, so being open and receptive, but also willing to discover some truth and research something. Knight of Pentacles can help you with that as well, and dig deep in something to get a little bit of clarity, right? Ask questions, do some research, open doors that maybe you wouldn't previously have opened, right? So something playing out for you that can be really positive for you. But the moon also does speak to our ability to be open and receptive, and to really be creative, right? And our creativity really does pay off here in the month of September in some way. It can set the stage for the next phase of your journey, or it can be something that does pay off here right now. But remember, you have 3 8s. 888. Go look up the deeper meaning of 888. Be very important for you. All right. Something will speak to you in the here and the now. But it's, I think, a little bit exciting for you, right? So it's something very interesting playing out for you, something very exciting. It's probably a very busy, very productive month for you, but in a very healthy way. The 8 of Wands can be about being very busy. You've got a lot on the go, and the 8 of Pentacles here is a highly productive card. It is actually a very positive card. It's where we're mastering something. We're very skillful. We're using our skills and our knowledge to our advantage, but it is one where you're like on the cusp. It's like, okay, I'm ready for the next thing, or I'm ready to level up, right? And this is where, it shows that all of your hard work, right, can really be rewarding for you at this time, right? So a very productive month for you guys, I think, or your previous productivity, right, again, is really allowing you to shine. We have a man holding a heart coming in here. Now, I love this. So again, some of you may have some further higher level of commitment with a relationship. Man holding a heart, okay, and this can really change something for you in regards to your money. 2 paychecks better than one, right? This can also be where, maybe you get a little bit of financial relief, because maybe now you've got some joint finances, and now you're like, you know what? I don't need to focus on my paycheck anymore. Maybe now I can do something, moon energy, that I love, something that's creative, something where I can really make something that is very fulfilling for myself, right? So sometimes those personal relationships can be very interesting and can help us a lot on our career path, or again, our how we deal with our money, right? It can give us a little bit of a break. So for some of you, yes, you do have a personal relationship that is evolving in a very positive way. For others of you here, the man holding a heart energy is really just somebody who is an incredibly positive person in your life, in your month ahead. So this can be someone new that you meet. This can be someone that you already know. And they may have an offer or an opportunity for you, and it's something that is honest, something that is true, and something that, they recognize you for your strengths and for who you are. And they're like, you know what, I want you on board. So this can be where that you get, you get an opportunity to, partner up with the right company or the right group of people. And this is all incredibly positive for you. It brings you a little bit more fulfillment in your life while also delivering a paycheck for you as well. So this can be really positive for you. This can also be somebody that you already do know, that has something for you, or whether it's just some very nice words of appreciation. Sometimes it's all we're looking for. And sometimes all we want is someone to recognize us for what we do. And it's a hard thing to come by sometimes because egos get in the way. Right? You've had that boss with a big ego, right? And, they want to stomp on people beneath them because they're just, all they want is to stay in power, right? That's what happens with people, unfortunately. Not everybody, but it does happen with a lot as they climb that corporate ladder kind of thing, right? And so it becomes more difficult sometimes to give the accolades to the people that are beneath them, even though those people have helped this person to get to where they are. But this person isn't that kind of boss. It's not that kind of person. It's the one that does give you compliments and does give you maybe even some public recognition, and maybe even does give you or advocate for you to get more money, to get that bonus that you deserve, to get that raise that you deserve, or to elevate your position in some way, because their ego is not in the way. So hopefully this is someone you already know, but I do get a little bit more of a feeling, at least in your workplace, that maybe someone new. Whether it's new to you, they may come into your company and assess, right? Look things with a fresh eye, or it can be something where you make some moves to get out there into the world, and this is someone that you meet on your journey. We have the goddess of the moon energy. So the moon is a huge influence for you in your month ahead, as we've already said and compounded here now. The goddess of the moon energy is all about your ability to use your intuition, your insights, your instincts to make change, to make improvements, or to figure out what it is that you need to do. This does put you in this energy where you are open, you're receptive, you're creative. So again, all of your creative juices are flowing here. And again, very connected with those moon cycles. So there's a cycle, again, the world card here, a cycle that you have successfully completed, you're seeing through to completion. You may be closing a chapter, closing a door, and opening a new one, but you may also just be evolving in your current situation. Is whatever it is, your intuition is on point, your instincts are on point, you've got control of your emotions, you're adaptable, you're in the flow, and there might be a little bit of magic in the air for you there as well. And here's your walking away. There's your closing chapter there. Okay, so with the walking away energy, sometimes in order to get what we want and to follow our goals and make something happen for ourselves, sometimes we do need to leave something behind, right? And we do need to open that gate and venture into paths unknown. That can be scary sometimes, but sometimes that's exactly what the doctor ordered, right? We've got to do that to follow our path, right? We've got to make something happen for ourselves, right? And especially if you've been oppressed or if you've been kind of stuck for a little bit, I think now you're going to be unlocking something that helps you move towards your future in a really positive way. And you may even, again, ultimatum, right? Either I stay or I go, right? The choice is yours there, people, right? So you might go into your boss's office and say, well, you know what? This is what I want. It's what I deserve. And, if the answer is no, you'd be like, okay, no problem. And you might not say, oh, well, then I quit, right? But in your mind, you might be like, okay, well, I guess, the choice is made, right? And here's that walking away. But the walking away energy is also about a door opening for you, a gate opening up for you. All right. And so this is a time of releasing any obstacles or blocks or stagnation. And this is finding a little bit of freedom and moving forward in a very positive direction. Okay, so something is shifting for you here in an incredibly positive way. Stay grounded, stay focused, be adaptable. Adaptability and being flexible is your key to success in the month ahead. All right, I'm going to leave all that there for you. I think we went a little bit long, but I thank you for watching. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please like, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And if you are interested in entering a contest to win a free personal reading, all you need to do is like this video, subscribe to my channel, free for you. Just hit that subscribe button, and in the comment section down below, say I am abundant. And that way I'll know that you are entering yourself in there for that contest. I will announce the winner on September 3rd or 4th. That's Labor Day long weekend, just probably the 4th, because that's my favorite number. And of course, yours too, because number 4 is associated with Jupiter. So probably around the 4th, probably on the 4th is when I'll put up that video. But the deadline to enter is August 31st. Okay. And if you miss that deadline, don't worry, I'll have another contest in a very short time. All right. But that's all you need to do. Enter on as many videos as you want, whatever I post in the month ahead. So I thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a magical and very abundant and very successful September, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.